You don't get the idea of war being no more, or peace breaking out among nations, unless the word goes out from Jerusalem.
But this is the great Douglas Murray sitting down with the great, equally great Jordan Peterson, talking about the book of Isaiah and how you can't have peace without war. So this goes to the peace through strength notion, and post-war, when the bad guys realize, boy, we've lost, we can't keep doing this, nothing's working, that is then how you start birthing something new. And I thought this was quite brilliant.
I would just add one other thing to that, which is, I was talking the other day with a friend, a biblical scholar, and he said, you know that that famous quote on the walls of the UN, the quote from Isaiah, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Now that's magnificent sentiment, of course, and who wouldn't want to follow it? But the thing that I just realized is, look at what comes before it. Let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Right? That's called a precondition, Douglas.
You don't get the idea of war being no more, or peace breaking out among nations, unless the word goes out from Jerusalem. You can have one, but you can't have it without the other.
That's right. Yeah.
Isn't that good? That's the book of Isaiah, right? Like, listen to that there's a precondition to peace. You don't just get peace for peace sake, right? And this, I think, has been the mass confusion that so many of whatever you want to call on the woke right, or what I think the general libertarian confusion is around things, is that, or when Tucker will say something like, you're either a peacemaker or a war maker or a warmonger. It's what the confusion is. What that biblical verse is explaining is there's a precondition to peace. Do we all want peace? All of us, in like some sense, do we all want peace? Yes, but that's not exactly how life works. That actually you might need war, because war then sends the signal. When it is a just war, it sends the signal to the good guys and the bad guys that no more of this. So that precondition, you don't get peace just in and of itself, is quite brilliant. And I think we might be at that moment. And as the Bible says, it is an old book, but maybe there's something in there that makes sense. The signal has to come out of Jerusalem. Well, I think the signal just came out